The One Brooklyn Community campaign means so much because it recognizes the legacy, but also really projects that there's a future, right? And that's really important, particularly in looking at an organization that has so much history that it could have been locked in its history and forgotten with all this new energy and technology and innovators and cultural movers and shakers. A lot of the organizations that we love and trust have been lost because they haven't been connected to this new time. And so the One Brooklyn Community campaign does that. It really connects the people who help shape Brooklyn and the people who impact the world. And coming from Brooklyn, it makes them visible, and as an extension, it makes Brooklyn visible, not as a new idea, but as a growing community.
The statistic of 1 in 3 children in Brooklyn living in poverty is a devastating one. And to have children as part of the campaign is so natural. To have them fighting for their own generation, to have them speaking up for their own generation, and reminding us in a very real, tangible way that every child should have the freedom to dream and the freedom to become whatever they want to be able to, and that is the kind of Brooklyn I want to live in.
I'm a mother of both transgender, cisgender, multicultural, multi-ethnic people. And I used to think that the community for me was the Black community, and now it has to go much wider than that. I realize in order to really be inclusive, we have to think very, 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 very wide. Schools need to have books, stories about transgender kids. They need to have administration that represents gender diversity. So I'd love to have a teacher teaching my kids that is transgender or gender nonconforming. I'd love to have a teacher who's Islamic, a teacher who's Muslim. I mean, I really think that we need to see diversity, visible, clear diversity in our schools, so that it is no big thing for our kids. Like, we just roll with it. We're not surprised when someone is different, because in reality we all are in many different ways.
I think the biggest thing is knowing who you're serving. Like, if you are one type of person, but the people that you are interacting with and people that you're making decisions about are 10 different types of people, you really have to get to know who those types of people are and what they need.
I'm a lifelong New Yorker. I'm an outer borough kid. I was born and raised in the Bronx. My mom was a school teacher in the Bronx. She was an arts administrator in the Bronx. My father was a community organizer in the Bronx. I love this city, and I love the life and fabric of this city, and not just the part of the city that is in TV shows or shown in the skyline, right? Like, all of this city. I live in Brooklyn now, and I feel the same loyalty and affection and deep and abiding love for the city. And the city as like a real place inhabited by real people with real challenges, real struggles. And this place isn't just a place I'm passing through or staying. It's a place I'm committed to, that I love, and that I want to see improvements in, and I want to see become and made a more vibrant and equal place.
I didn't want to just have my business in Brooklyn. I knew that we wanted to be a business that gave back, so we wanted to get to know the community and to be a part of the community. Actually hiring people from Brooklyn, that was really important to me, because if we're going to be in the community, then I want to use people from the community.
You know, there are forgotten people in our community, and BCS has never forgotten, has always looked out, has always tried to improve people's lives and educate people's lives. And I have seen the programs transform not only individuals, but families. And as long as people are in need, BCS needs to be supported.
I'm excited to be in this campaign because I know so many people are going to see it, and it's really important to me. I'm really proud to be from Brooklyn, and I love Brooklyn.